Hey folks, this is Vagrant. We're back playing Mass Effect 3. Alright, distress call, I get it. I'm going to talk to Admiral Ron.
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
So, my point was, last video we went to the Geth Dreadnought. The Reapers were distributing a signal via the Geth to control the Geth, upgrade them, make them stronger. We took that out and now they can't do it across the whole galaxy, but they are still sending a more local signal from the QUARIAN homeworld of Rannoch. We've got a couple missions that will now take us down to Rannoch as well.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
Nothing, just want to talk. Don't hang.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships? Admiral Chorus commands them. It survived his crash landing on Rannoch. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
The guy Chorus on Rannoch, he crash-landed there. He's one of the missions we have to actually go save him from Rannoch.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
Use what you got.
Indeed. With the modifications, our live ship cannons are comparable to the main guns on a dreadnought.
Impressive.
They lack the armor of a real dreadnought, but they can back the heavy fleet formidably when needed.
Let's talk about the heavy fleet then.
What can you tell me about Admiral Geral's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Oh no, I already did that.
But before we began this war...
A different response.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Daro'Xen.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
And Admiral Zen, let's talk.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
It's peculiar how Quarians would also pick up air quoting.
You're not worried about her losing perspective, given her interest in the Geth?
If she can save our people, she can do whatever she wants.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
I like how Shephard was... I know. Shephard was wielding this datapad for the whole thing, like she was doing research or gathering information or something. She really should just be nosy and talking. And also I'm trying to watch the football at the same time as I play the game, so...
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time.
I can't remember which one I like. I think it's Campbell that I like. I think Morland's a bit of a dimmy.
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at Imperial Fuel Depot on Saga. I've updated the galaxy map.
Scuzzy. Alright, cool. Now, before we do that, I believe Tali and... Wait, they're in the Raw Room. For God's sake. I'm going back. I didn't see Tali or Legion.
Adams would like to speak with Commander. Engineering.
Alrighty. We can do that. I don't think I've ever gone this way. It's taking bloody ages. Why is it taking so long? Okay, so I really wanted to talk to Tali and Legion, so... There's Legion. That's my boy.
Shephard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Your decision was sound. Deleting the heretics resulted in fewer Geth allied with the old machines.
So you don't regret killing them?
It was logical. If we had not deleted the heretics, we would face an increased number of hostile Geth platforms. Death holds different consequences for synthetics than organics. Do you harbor regrets about deleting the heretics?
Maybe decisions like deleting heretic Geth were what turned your kind against organics in the first place.
We do not condemn it. Action was necessary. It was why we sought your advice.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships.
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
So that's the other mission we have. We have one to go save the Admiral and one to take down the Geth fighter squadron thingamajiggy.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
You say
Oh,
Geth
whoops.
fighters. So
My bad.
Removing Geth from the server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
the Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it.
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Oh.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
I like you, Legion. One more time, buddy.
What'd you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back.
Of course.
That must have been nice.
Well, they would have seen it. They all experienced the same memories.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
I love him. I gotta say, if there's one problem I have with this conflict and how it's being framed... Well, that was Tali, there she is. How it's being framed in the game, it's kind of the same with Genophage in that I feel like it was more grey in the past games and it's becoming more and more black and white. The Genophage was quite a grey issue, and I think Mass Effect 3 very much frames it as, you're going to save the Genophage, you're going to cure the Genophage, you're going to save the Krogan. That's the right thing to do. You know, that's the correct decision. Not the Paragon decision, but the good decision. And I feel like they're slightly doing that with the Quarian and the Geth now. They're pushing really hard into this Quarians being a little bit evil kind of thing, you know, making the Geth very sympathetic, which is definitely a good cause, and definitely something that Mass Effect 2 in particular needed to do, but I worry they're pushing it a little bit too far for me. But we'll see what happens by the end.
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
Well done, Tali. You deserve it, love.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Xen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Xen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
Funny enough, that's actually something they suggested they do on the Geth Dreadnought last episode. Flood them with garbage data, but it wasn't going to work, so...
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shephard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Okay, we can do that. I never really would have expected her to join me. I feel like I want to ask all the questions because I want to explore the dialogue options more than anything else, but realistically that was never going to happen. Why does that take so long? There's one on the Citadel, and it takes no time at all. Oh, they want me to talk to Adams as well. We've got the cure from Malon Heplorn. Commander Shephard, I've just heard the news. Malon was, of course, the Solarian who was working on the genophage cure, who we spared in Mass Effect 2 and kept his cure work. I've just heard the news that you could, the genophage, and that some of the females from my experiments were involved. I can't tell you how good this makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not thought about what happened on Tuchanka and wondered if I did the right thing. This news validates all the pain my experiments caused. I hope one day to meet the females again and ask for their forgiveness. After you convinced Dr. Solus to spare me, I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. I thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when word got back to Clan Warlock, and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess this is the second time you saved my life, Commander. And Omega from Bray. Bloody Nora. Apologies. Things are settling down on Omega. Oh, I can hear myself again. It looks like the Talons are the new security force on the station. The leader said something about honouring Kandros' memory. I can't believe Kandros died. I say they were being cute, except they're not shy about backing up the sentiment with firepower. Be careful out there. Notice at least one Batarian here that doesn't want you dead. Thanks, Bray. Bray was pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Bray. Now, we're going to go talk to Adams, who is in engineering. Then we're going to go to our room, and we're going to go talk to Tali, and then we're going to get some missions done. Very exciting. What's up, Adams? Are you going to finally give me this bloody mission?
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Edie and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes. I'm confident we can make the system safer. We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Why aren't you looking at me, Adams?
I'll look for one the next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
That's the mission I've been waiting for. It's not like a major one or anything, it just annoyed me because I knew it existed. Anyways, that's been a big problem with Mass Effect 3, I don't know why. I wonder if it's mod related. I haven't really modded the game much at all, but... Hello, fishies! Look at my little jellyfish! They're amazing. I want more fish, I don't know if I can get any more than that, but...
Tali, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not.
Oh.
17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tali.
I couldn't do this without you, Shephard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tali. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
Well, considering the quality of the other Admiral, it's really cool, by the way, that we get bonus powers from, like, temporary squad mates. Anyways, considering the quality of the other Admirals who we've encountered so far, I think it's safe to say you perfectly fit in, Tali, and you're much better than what we've seen so far. Also, Liverpool scored during that conversation. I had to really resist cheering. It's hard work. Right, we're not going to do Rannoch quite yet. Just bear with me for a moment. We're going to nip and we're going to do our N7 mission, which is over here. Question mark? Yes. Just because I suspect it's not going to be a concern, but just because sometimes these missions do disappear, or you can't complete them or whatever, because priority missions push the story forward and make things, you know, less doable. And I'd quite like to do all the Rannoch stuff together. We're going to do both Rannoch side missions, then priority Rannoch, so it'd be cool to keep it all together as one big thing, and therefore I do want to get this done first. Plus I always like these. It's a nice like, little burst of pure combat. And I can bring Tali! Oh, that's amazing. Wait, I wonder if she'll stick around. I didn't think she was in the game, but maybe she is. That's amazing. Sorry, Liara, you're out. This is the girl that I should have been with. I don't mind Liara, I just don't think she's just a little on the dull side, alright? Just a little on the dull side. Sorry, Liara, I really am. Anyways. This was the N7 mission we just got told about.
About 72 hours ago, the reactors at adjoining Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans of the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Heck it out. I'm going to start saying... I'm going to say Delgano out? I don't know.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
Alright, this is...
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Been through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
It's funny, this is already more detailed than I expected in an N7 mission. I don't know Captain Riley, right? Like, that's not a name that rings a bell for me. Oh well, this is kind of creepy.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots, not possible.
Riley?
We need a radiation workaround, soldier. Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow. I'll take it from here. Ready your team to hit Reactor 2, Captain. Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Wait, what am I doing?
Directional guidance error.
Why is the music so creepy?
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Did I do something good?
There were 100 Turians stationed here. Now, nothing.
Maybe they retreated.
They wouldn't. Pretty sure they're all dead.
Just stay sharp, people.
Pretty sure I just blocked my own path. Or I meant to go down here. It looks gaseous. Yeah, I died. I don't think I meant to go down there. Oh god. Alright, okay. Alright, same front, right, so I don't go down there. Wait, what's the point of moving this elevator? What did that achieve? Genuinely. Oh, right, no, I've got it. Really annoying that it makes me do this every time. Right, so I want to put it down. I'm going to move left. Activate. Move right. There we go. So that's now blocked off, but we can move over to this right-hand side.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area. This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Nice.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Nothing is going wrong at all. Everything is fine.
Power is restored. System ready. Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, tracking movement in your areas.
Oh no.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
Is this Cerberus? I actually have no idea. It looks like Reapers. Interesting. Woo! Right, I need to pop the old cryo ammo, I think. Alright, we need to get that bloody thing down, that's what we need. Oh, excuse me.
Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2. System restart impossible.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
See reactor 1 tanks moving to seal. Oh, I guess.
Tank 1 is sealed and stable.
Moving to tank 2. Alpha
Magic
Bravo.
seems to be working.
Zeta.
Only one more to go here.
Tango. Beep boop beep boop. If you can't tell, I have extreme military experience.
Tank 2 is sealed and stable.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, you in position?
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
Gotta keep an eye out because there will be a little one of my little missions I have, one of those little side missions we couldn't turn in. Inevitably, the thing I'm looking for is on this map somewhere.
Initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Round 2, here we go.
Actually, I'm thinking about it. I probably can't bring Tali realistically. She doesn't link in with me power-wise in the way that Liara does. I guess we'll see if we ever need it. But I do like the big explosions, you know? I like what I like. And what I like is big explosions. Oh my god, these things are everywhere. Marauder! I don't know what he was going for there, but it didn't work out. Looked like he was just about to do a beautiful flourish. There's something else down there, you know. It's giving them this, like, red power. Oh, look, it's got a lovely top on. Alright, Tali. Yeah, what is this red effect I keep seeing? Like a moon, baby. Get him, little Rubit. Where the hell are you going? See, did you see that? That burst of sort of crystalline red.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not
tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that!
Tali?
I'm on it.
Oh no. He's a big boy.
Understood.
Ah, screw it. What's the worst that can happen, eh? You!
You're clear for the moment, Commander.
What are they?
Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about Tali?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hail. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
I would love to find some ammo. This has become a fairly common problem. I was actually meant to swap out because the Omni Blade just isn't that useful. And every now and again, we may end up in a situation where we need ammunition. Such as right now. Where am I going? Okay, cool. It's gone alright so far. I think it could have been a lot worse. Oh, Tali's okay.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
Nice. Can I go this way? I'm gonna go this way. It seems safe. Just ignore the large red glowy bit. Everything is fine. I'm a little suspicious. The music hasn't lightened up. I don't know where Tali is. I don't really trust this right now. Oh, nice.
A treatment plan for chemical burns. This is pretty detailed.
That would be the little side mission thing we need. Oh, they're here. Okay. Hey, guys. How we doing? Everyone good?
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt. Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Oh, I did it. Okay. That was interesting, because it's like most of the others. If you ignore the Jacob one, though, they've all been, go to this place, kill some
Good work
people.
down there, Shephard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Riley's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
It is worth mentioning that that mission, or those N7 missions, has always been Cerberus. Every single, we've done like 5 or 6 of them. Every single one of them has been Cerberus. Every single one of them until that one, and that was the Reapers. Maybe Cerberus are more your early to mid-game threats. They did.
Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action.
I like you, Westmoreland. We knew that. We had very little experience of Cerberus, but they are mentioned in Mass Effect 1. We did a side mission towards the end of the game where it turned out Cerberus were doing experiments on people using the thorian spores, using Rachni, using just a bunch of different things, basically. They were always dodgy. Which is why, if you do that mission, then at the start of Mass Effect 2, Shephard is a little bit... You know what I mean? Official term, by the by. But yeah, it's just interesting, because maybe what that's signifying is Cerberus are fading out as an enemy, and the Reapers, as it becomes more and more of a prevalent threat, you know, the world is dying more and more. And maybe, which one should we do? I guess saving the Admiral seems higher priority, technically? Yeah. Just because he might die. We have to bring Tali. I wouldn't mind bringing Javik, but I don't think he's got any particular... I can't think of any link that would be important. You know what, let's just do it because I want to mix things up and it's been a while. How's that for a reason? I am going to stick with my usual squad usually, but we can mix and match every now and again. I don't see why not. Does mean we need to do some weapon stuff. What are you using? You're not using that, I'll tell you that much. Let's give him something weird. Should we give him something weird? What is that? That's useless. What about the Adis anti-synthetic? Oh, that sounds pretty good actually. Anti-synthetic? That's got to be good against the Geth, right? Look at it, it's a monster. I love it. Okay, and mix this up as well. Yeah, why not? Just go nuts with it, basically. Cool. Bloody no, I am sorry. I'm just a little bit dead. Lift grenade. I didn't really care about this one, but whatever. Yeah. Right. Me and Javik can both use pull now on 2 targets at once. If there's 4 unshielded enemies, I think even normal barriers works as well. We could lift 4 different enemies up into the sky simultaneously, which is pretty cool. And let's give you a defense drone. I guess you may as well have slam as well. Although I'm gonna put his dark... What's it called? Dark channel? Dark something? Blah blah blah.
Commander Shephard, this is Admiral Zan. Have you reached Zelkorus' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Zelkorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost Admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Zelkorus understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
I really don't like you, Zen.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Zelkorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him.
Make sure to proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen!
She seems so...
Let's hope the wilderness is kinder to this Admiral than the machines.
We'll see in a minute. Take us into the tower.
I did miss that beautiful voice. I might use Javik a little bit more going forward. It is a Prothean, it's pretty cool. Cortez showing off his 6 skills there.
Fire. The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
It's very arid, isn't it? Rannoch does have problems with the sun. Oh, I didn't change my bloody gun again.
People have been in exile for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors?
It's a good point. I mean, Tali will never been here. This is her homeworld, and she'll have never been here. Although, that will be, you'd assume, a lot more common when, you know.
You fought these Geth. What tactics would they use?
The usual. More Geth.
Predictable. Machines have always mistaken numbers for strength.
Well, it seems to be working. They have the planet. Although why they would want the planet, I don't know. It doesn't scream Geth, does it? Hey guys. God damn it, Tali! If she hadn't started shooting that, I was gonna get the most inappropriately... Oh my god, that's a pyro. Oh no. I don't like pyros. I don't like pyros. Horrible flashbacks to Mass Effect 2. There we go. That's what I want. Maybe I should have let him recharge quicker.
They came so far.
We need to radio Zelkorus if we're gonna find him. Let's get to that jamming tower.
I assume that's it over there. Whoa!
Are you hurt?
Okay. Watch out for more mines.
I was a little close. Alright, yeah, we've got ground mines. This really reminds me of a level in Halo. Or Halo 2? Question mark?
Synthetics patrolling below.
We'll get down there, don't you worry, Javik. I suppose that is one reason to bring him along. Javik must have a pretty real hatred for these guys because of their similarity with the Reapers. At least on a rudimentary level. Sorry we didn't want to chop into this. I'm a monster. I'm gonna heal, but it's fun. I imagine what is wrong with me. I'm just gonna properly clear my throat, and then we can move on and not have to deal with this, okay? Okay, we're good. Hoorah. Nom, 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 nom. That's the official sign of a cleared throat. Nom, 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 nom.
There, the guns protecting the tower.
But don't ruin it this time, Tali. God damn it! Oh god, my health. Oh, my lovely health. Okay, just gonna pop that again. Geth Pyros, Geth Rocket Troopers. The only thing they need now is turrets, and they will be literally the worst thing that's ever existed. Because rockets and pyros have long been the bane of my life as a Vanguard. Pyros in particular are rough. Need more of that.
Inspect the gun if you wish.
One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
Well, it sounds like your kind of thing, Tali.
Tali, you take the guns.
All the hacking and such.
No problem.
Synthetics.
Oh no. Oh god. I'm going in. Allons-y. Love that. Oh, that's a prime. That's a big boy. God, I want to get rid of those rocket troopers so badly. Ooh! Apparently they feel the exact same way about me. Take time, love. Ah! My boy's dead. I can do this. I don't need help. That's fine. Oh! Jesus! I'm gonna swap over to Incendiary. And reload, hopefully, finally. Charge! Shephard! Jesus Christ! Please reload. Oh my god, that was tight. Oh boy. Sit down.
The AA gun is offline.
Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
Charge! For God's sake, what are you doing? Shephard! Shephard! Charge into me! I'm just jamming the button, absolutely jamming the charge button, and nothing is happening. It's incredibly frustrating. And there was nothing in the way. There really wasn't. It's such an integral part of my build. If it fails, I'm screwed. I just am. I don't have any survivability beyond it. Or at least not that I'm actively using, anyway. I feel like most of the times I've died, not to overly defend myself or something, but I do feel like a lot of my deaths have been down to charge simply not charging when it should. That's the reason. That's the reason. Could it be me that's the problem? No. It's the game that's wrong. Huh. Interesting. He's alive. Dawn Harst.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorn Hatched. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with Geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Don't move. We've got metagel.
Oh, I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the homeworld.
We will. Rest well, Dorn Hast vas Rannoch.
Let's get to that tower.
Poor guy. But again, like, you can see that as being, oh, anti-Geth, you know, the Geth have killed him, but he was fighting a war he should never have been a part of in the first place. He's only part of the war because the Quarians decided to do something stupid, as per usual. Then again, on the other flip side of that, admittedly, the Quarians were pushed out of their homeworld, and whatever the reasons or whoever's fault that was initially, the fact is, they've lost their home planet, right? For centuries and centuries. And that is inevitably going to cause some desperation. So I kind of get it.
Turrets!
No! They've got turrets! All my worst fears. All my worst fears. What is that? Oh, it's a pyro. Jesus. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. My plan apparently is to run for it. It's not a good idea. It's a bad idea. Maybe I can, I don't know, approach the turret from behind or something. Or at the very least keep it... Oh, it's one that you have to mount. Maybe I can get on the turret. That's probably a bad idea as well. Maybe now I can get on the turret. I want to get on the turret. Activate! Yeah! We good? Hey. No, 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 no. Hey, cool.
Let's look at the gun's console. We should be able to disable it.
There was turrets, pyros, and rocket launchers there. Literally my three least liked things in the entire game.
Who should destroy the gun?
Tali.
I want you on this, Tali.
Right.
Tali. I keep calling her Tali. I don't know. I think I prefer Tali to Tali, but...
You should take the Geth turret.
I was gonna do just that, Javik. Let me at him. Let me at him. Ram-da-da-da-dum. Taking a bloody beating here, I tell you. Geth Prime right in front of my face. It's an absolute unit. There we go. That was much easier than a regular fight. Maybe I should do that. I didn't realize I could left click in. That's gonna be a lot better actually. Come here. Ooh. Alright. Sweet.
Let's get the last one.
We good? We're good. Can we? Oh. It's a pyro! Right. More like a gyro. Did I say you could? No, I didn't say you could do that. You must respect my personal space. Oh. That's Tali. Whew. She back?
Who should disable the gun, Shephard?
You should, Tali.
Take out that gun, Tali.
I'm on it.
I know you are, love. Hold back on the turret, I think. Don't know which way they're going to be coming from, though. Probably the right? You'd imagine the right. Yep, there they are. Oh, hello. Oh, I shredded it that time. Much better. Good old left trigger here to save the day. I'll get those pyros out before they get anywhere near me as well. That's pretty good. Hello? Hello? Nope.
Done. This gun's offline.
Sweet. Right, so we're two now.
Signal the shuttle.
The shuttle's going to come in, take down the tower. Is that the idea? And by taking down the tower, which is currently jamming communications, we'll be able to find the crossed Admiral, I believe.
This is Commander Shephard. Dorn didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with a shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shephard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
We're gonna save everyone, okay? We need. Look, I'm iffy, and we'll save them. So usually you actually have to save them. To not save them requires a Renegade or Paragon unlock. Now that's making me think that maybe we can save both. But my reasoning is, we're in time of war. Usually I'm all for saving the civs, right? That's kind of my go-to. But we've said that the civilians are panicked and dying and losing without this guy. This guy is fundamentally important to the war effort.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're gonna end this fight.
Exactly.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
Can do anything, mate.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
It is a case of sacrificing a few to hopefully save the many. And it is guys like this who clearly don't want to be part of this war, and Tali who clearly doesn't want to be part of this war, that does make the Quarian conflict more sympathetic.
I've got this. You're clear. Go.
Amazing. Even on sanity, this gun's a monster.
Get behind you. Get
Oh.
in cover.
Gotta save him. Gotta save him. Gotta reload. Gotta reload. I can't zoom in anymore, unfortunately.
It's clear. Go. Admiral, come on.
What is that? Oh, rocket trooper.
Welcome aboard.
Shephard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zal'Koris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
I like you, Chorus. You seem chill. Humble.
Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shephard. Fly safely.
You too, buddy. You too. See, that's cool. He's a good lad.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
No, we're not having this one. That would be silly. End the war.
Time to cut the Geth off and the Reapers and put a stop to this madness.
The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
Commander,
I gave in
Admiral
to
Hackett's
reckless
available on
behavior
VidCon.
beforehand. The patrol
Oh.
fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
I'm gonna stop the entire war. Don't worry about it.
It's difficult to keep him in line.
I know, Ron. You tried. Hey, Tali.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shephard.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Thought we may get a new thingy after that. Nope. Okay, so the idea is hit the Reaper base and disable the signal. It's kind of like with Tachanka, where we had two little missions to do, and we had to do one of them before we were allowed. We had the one with the bombs, and we had the one in the Attican Traverse.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Same idea. We did one of the missions that were available out of two, so we were then able to do priority Rannoch. Commander Shephard, the civilian fleet is grateful you have returned our Admiral to us. I mourn those who fell on the homeworld, but Zal'Koris stopped many vessels from flying past the waiting guns off the Geth. The Admiral told me you met my cousin, Dawn Hotst, on Rannoch. It means much to me that Dawn was not alone when he passed. Thank you, Commander, for all you've done. Oh, you're welcome. So, I hiccups. The plan is to do... Stop it. It's to do this one next, to the Gethcom hub. We're going to shut down the Geth server, and then we're going to go take down the Reaper base. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Let me just make sure I'm doing those correctly. Rannoch Geth fighter squadrons. I assume that's the one. The server controlling the Geth fighter squadrons. Yeah. So we do that to help buy the fleet some time. Hopefully they're not going to dive in and go crazy. We shut down the Geth and then hopefully negotiate a treaty of some description between the Geth and the Quarians. Just put an end to this stupid bloody war. Finally. For eternity, hopefully. Anyways. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.